Welcome to WooWoo Works, the channel dedicated to unconventional methods and transformative results. Are you tired of sending out countless resumes, networking, interviewing, and still not landing any job, much less your dream job? It can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of rejection. But what if I told you there's a way to bypass all of that and land your perfect job through a powerful yet hidden practice? It's part of the law of assumption and is called the SATS method. It could literally change your life overnight. Imagine waking up knowing your ideal job is already yours. Neville Goddard, the visionary behind the law of assumption, believed that our assumptions create our reality. By mastering the SATS method, you can rewire your subconscious to bring your desires into existence effortlessly. Sounds unbelievable? Let me show you how it works. First, the basics. Goddard believed that imagination is the creative force of the universe. Your imagination is your power. There is no higher power outside of you who can determine or deny what you want. If you imagine and believe it, you can create it. One of the methods within the law of assumption is called SATS, which stands for state akin to sleep. This state is a deeply relaxed, meditative condition, not fully awake, yet not asleep. It's where your subconscious mind becomes most receptive to suggestion. In Goddard's words, all you need to do is get the subconscious mind to undertake the particular desire wished for. And this is why SATS is so incredibly powerful and unbelievably easy. Your subconscious does all the work for you. As if by magic, your subconscious begins bypassing doubts and resistance of your conscious mind and starts orchestrating events that result in your wish fulfilled. What this means to you is that you can help but get results in some form, yes, even in as quick as 24 hours, if you do the process correctly. Okay, enough background, let's do this. Preparation comes first, and there are 3 steps to get ready for the state akin to sleep. Number 1 is knowing exactly what you want. Clarity is crucial. Instead of vaguely wanting a better job, define the exact role, company, or salary you desire. Picture yourself in the position. What tasks are you performing? What's your title? How long is your commute? What are your colleagues like? This specificity sets the foundation to realize your manifestation. Number 2 is to focus on your emotions, how you feel in your new job. As Goddard explained, feeling is the secret. This emotional connection amplifies your desire, impressing it into your subconscious. Ask yourself, how would it feel to already have this job? Would you feel confident, excited, or relieved? Tap into that emotional state and make it your anchor. And third is to create a short mental movie where your goal is achieved. For example, imagine a friend congratulating you, or visualize opening an email that says, "You got the job." Focus on sensory details, the warmth of a handshake, or what your new business cards feel like. Keep it simple, yet vivid. As to the best time to do SATS, it's best performed at night before bed. The reason is because you are already in a state akin to sleep. If you keep the suggestion fresh in your mind as you fall asleep, it is deeply contemplated and sustained by your subconscious throughout the night. According to Goddard, the unconsciousness of sleep is the normal state of the subconscious. With preparation complete, you're ready to enter the state akin to sleep. There are 4 steps. First, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Begin by taking slow, deep breaths to calm your mind and body. Focus on each part of your body in sequence, starting from your toes and working your way up. With each exhale, remind yourself to relax and let go. You'll start to feel yourself drifting into a dreamy, drowsy state. However, you don't want to actually fall asleep. Neville explained his own process in a 1955 TV show. Said Neville, "So sitting in that chair I induced a drowsy state, that dreamy, drowsy state that borders upon sleep. But to induce it only to a certain extent. If you carry it too far, you go to sleep, and then you lose the control of the direction of your attention. That is something you must always maintain and be under your control, not the control of another. So I had to induce it only to a certain point, and just before I slept, I arrested that state." Second is to immerse yourself in your mental movie using the first-person point of view. The key here is not just to visualize, but to feel as though your desire is already yours. Imagine you're living the scene, not just watching it. As you begin imagining, gratitude, joy, and fulfillment will surface naturally. If these emotions don't appear on their own, simply think of gratitude, which often helps unleash these feelings. Now, some people stumble in this step misbelieving that they lack the imagination to create this movie. First, you don't. But if you feel you need help, here are a few tips. Don't judge your ability to imagine. Whatever you're doing is great. Once you judge yourself, you take your attention away from the scene, which detracts from the method's effectiveness. Include all your senses, not just sight. What are the sounds of your new working environment? Do you smell coffee percolating in a community room? What does your computer feel like as you touch it? And finally, don't struggle. Imagining should be effortless and easy. Just allow it to happen. Back to the steps. The third step is to repeat the scene in your mind, looping it over and over until you fall asleep. With each loop, add sensory details. The process of manifestation begins as you fall asleep with a clear intention and strong belief. When you do this, you set the stage for your desires to come to fruition. The fourth and final step, if you've done the process correctly, is to wake up with absolute and total confidence that you already have your dream job. It's a done deal. It's yours. Neville called this the point of satisfaction. So what happens next? Without any awareness from your conscious mind, your subconscious takes over, shifting and changing events and people to align with your goal. However, this does not mean you remain passive. Stay attuned to your subconscious, as it will direct you to take the right steps. For example, you may feel compelled to resend a resume for a position for which you were previously rejected, or you may find yourself setting up lunches with people you haven't seen in years. Even if you're not quite sure why you're doing something, do it anyway. Trust the grand plan of your subconscious. Maintain belief and conviction that even if these steps don't immediately materialize, they are part of a process to get you there. Now, what should you do if your dream job hasn't materialized? First, don't despair. Remember, you have the power to make it happen. There are a few pitfalls that you may have run into. The biggest pitfall, according to Goddard, is that you are trying too hard. Manifestation is not an act of force, but rather should be effortless. What you need to do is to relinquish control and trust the process. The next biggest pitfall is negativity and doubt. Stop thinking that this won't work or that you're doing something wrong. Instead, if negative thoughts surface, acknowledge them without judgment and gently redirect your focus to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Always remain positive and trust that the process is working in the background even if you can't see it. Other pitfalls could be that your mental movie is too complex. Keep it simple and focus on just one moment that means success to you. In addition, you may not be authentically aligned with your emotions. Are you genuinely feeling the emotions of fulfillment during your practice? If not, focus on the joy and gratitude of achieving your goal. Finally, you may not be concentrating completely. Distraction can derail the process. During your practice, focus on attaining the state of your wish fulfilled and nothing else. If you find yourself slipping into any of these pitfalls, address them and return to the SATS process until you have your dream job. The SATS method isn't just a manifestation tool, it's a gateway to transforming your reality. Start practicing SATS today and watch as opportunities, ideas, and people align to make your dream job a reality. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who's ready to transform their life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more videos on how to turn your dreams into your destiny. Your ideal job is waiting. Go claim it. Until next time,